much fitter team than they were when they left home. They're a much closer team than they were when they left home. I'm sure the boss is closer to knowing who are going to be his main men for the upcoming campaign, which is drawing ever closer. The main men in the box with me today. Delighted to have Paddy Crone and Bojan Djordjic alongside me. And Paddy, Manchester United, Real Madrid, need we say more?
Oh, it's probably one of the most exciting club games you could get. Players want to win, of course. You don't come all this way pre-season training. You want to win this match. United will want to win, there's no question about that. So will Real Madrid. United have probably a slight advantage of them played a couple of games. They haven't played yet, have they?
Yeah, first action for Real Madrid on this tour. They've been training for pretty much as long as Manchester United have. United, of course, with games under their belt, but looking to step forward really now and make sure that they're on that team sheet for that Super Cup game against Real Madrid in about a fortnight's time, Bo.
The big game is, of course, in Macedonia, Skopje, when we take on Real Madrid. And you can see as well on the manager's starting 11, the way he's picked his team as well. It's not our strongest 11, but there's a lot of there for these players to prove. I'm talking about 3 players. It's Timothy Fonsu-Mensah, Pereira, and of course Anthony Martial. They have to step it up. They have to take this chance and prove to the manager there's some players to count on.
Indeed, some terrific names on the team sheet for both sides. Great to see traditional colours on show between Manchester United and Real Madrid as well.
What about the guy with the funny hat that's come out the ball? He's not the referee, is he? Have you seen him?
Ronald McDonald.
Is that who it is?
He's not going to referee the game, thankfully. Axel Tuanzebe and Demi Mitchell are likely to see some action later. Romero gets the gloves. We'll see De Gea in the second half. Bailly and Jones is the combination at centre-half. The trio in the middle of the park, Pereira, Carrick and Fellaini. And Marcus Rashford leads the line with Lingard and Martial either side. Real Madrid have waved goodbye to James Rodriguez, Alvaro Morata and Danilo in the last fortnight. They include new signings, Dani Ceballos in their travelling squad, although he's not playing today, and Theo Hernandez, who is on the bench this afternoon. Various youngsters here as well. No Cristiano Ronaldo. He's still enjoying some time off after playing and scoring in the Confederations Cup for Portugal recently. To go. Manchester United will kick us off. Lingard and Rashford will do the honours. Great to see the 2 new home strips on show today as these 2 sides go into battle. Might well see them do battle on the European stage throughout the course of the season. Game 4 of United's pre-season pits the Champions League champions against the Europa League winners. This is a European Super Cup dress rehearsal. Just we'll see where they stand against Real Madrid. This is Martial. Taken on by Lingard. And it's beaten away by Keylor Navas, the first real opportunity for United in this game. Yes. Good lively pace, Bo, to this opening.
It is. It's Anthony Martial driving forward, winning shape back.
Get the breath back perhaps a little bit as well. Rashford, nice touch for Lingard. Put him in. Jesse's going to go for it! Well, it's the second time he's had a go from that kind of distance. And it's the second time Real Madrid have been particularly concerned.
Just the outside of his right foot.
Opening the space here. He goes left and he pulls away his breath. But at the same time, this is a totally different starting 11 than we saw before as well. A lot of new faces playing first time together. Here's a play for Martial.
Yeah, here's Martial. Brilliant from Martial. On a play for Lingard. We have a goal. And it's beautifully created by the Frenchman, Anthony Martial. Jesse Lingard pounces. And Manchester United lead on the cusp of half-time.
Oh, tremendous goal. I mean, what can you do when people are taking you on inside your own penalty area? You can't make a challenge. All credit to Martial. Fantastic bit of skill.
This is the Anthony Martial I've been craving for. Anthony Martial from his first season, taking on defenders with pace. And look at that, it's 3 Real Madrid defenders coming out, but he believes in himself. Right, left. He gets a little bit lucky with that, and then he chooses the right option, and Jesse Lingard scores.
Oh, that's fantastic. And fantastic for the crowd. They've erupted.
Shades of his run against Liverpool at Old Trafford from Anthony Martial, but this time it was Lingard who put it in the net, and it's Manchester United who lead by a 1-0 in the heat in Santa Clara.
Hopefully this will bring smile to his face, because he needs to start smiling, enjoying his football back again. When you're a young player and you're out of the...
Fellaini will look to try and get this away. Varane got the touch. There's room here for Kroos to run onto it. Bale is there with a header, might fall for Benzema, but he's offside. Flag goes up, it's not going to count.
a little bit of excitement for the crowd again. Not happy with the linesman, but he was offside.
It was, as you would say, a click of the heels. And Lindleof has to be careful, and he wasn't. And that is a penalty. Theo Hernandez had only just got up from the floor, having been knocked down by Mkhitaryan. And he's now in a crumpled heap after the challenge from Lindleof, and Real Madrid have a way back into this game.
Well, it's a silly challenge, there's no need to make it. Just go and protect it. Oh, dear me.
And even you, Paddy, can't say that's not a penalty.
Excuse for that, you know.
That's a stonewall penalty, but a great ball from Kovacic as well. And we saw why they brought Theo Hernandez in for them runs. He's powerful when he gets going. Penalty for Real Madrid.
And it's going to be Casemiro to take this. David De Gea will do his best. Let's see what indeed he can do. Not a lot about that. That was travelling straight into the back of the net, and Real Madrid are on terms with 3/4 of the game gone.
You always say when you take a penalty, I know Scots will just blitter it, aim it and hit it as hard as you can, and that's exactly what he done, giving the goalkeeper no chance. Silly penalty.
And it was once again that quick free kick they took, and we were not on guard, we were ball watching. Kovacic gets the ball, Hernandez, that was fouled, gets up, makes that run, and Victor
United in a defensive sense. De Gea had to be careful, managed to dig it out.
Great attempt that, wasn't it? That was a fantastic attempt and a fantastic save from De Gea.
As a goalkeeper, you've just got to have all angles covered here, haven't you?
Oh, that's a great free kick, that will be seen.
McTominay. It's a great ball.
Why didn't he put his head on it? I know it wasn't high. Oh, what a great opportunity that was.
It's a great ball from the youngsters, McTominay, and Fellaini needs to put that away.
Trying at the back of that goal, disappointed he hasn't.
Let's have a look at it here now.